Hi guys, my name is Heather. I'm a hygienist here with GuruNanda. And one of the things that I love to talk about is how important it is to breathe through your nose. So nasal breathing is one of the most important things you can do for your whole body. You know, your nose is made for breathing, your mouth is made for eating. I say that all the time to my patients. So what I'm going to talk about today are some signs that you might be able to recognize in yourself or loved ones that make someone more prone to mouth breathing. So there's certain facial structures that it might indicate that someone might have trouble breathing through their nose. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is the teeth. So when you open your mouth, you want to see the teeth go into a nice U shape. We don't want to see a V shape. If you have a V shape, that means your palate is more vaulted, making the airway more narrow. So your archway is going to be more narrow, making the airway really narrow, making you more prone to mouth breathing because you're not getting enough oxygen. That's when palate expansion comes into play with orthodontists, but seeing your archway is a good indicator whether you might be prone to mouth breathing. Now, the next thing that you can look at is your tongue. So if you stick out your tongue and your tongue has those scalloped borders, so it's little U shapes on the side of your tongue, that is usually indicative that someone might be mouth breathing. It could be from clenching, but clenching and grinding are also signs of sleep apnea and mouth breathing. But anyway, so those scalloped borders on the tongue means that your tongue is sitting low in the mouth instead of being up on the palate, or there's not enough room for your tongue in your mouth, indicating that the archway is too narrow. So scalloped borders on the side of the tongue are another indicator that someone is either mouth breathing or more prone to mouth breathing. Now, another sign of mouth breathing is dark circles under the eyes. So when we're not getting a good night's sleep or breathing through our mouth, we get dark circles. Your body's more tired. So that's another sign of mouth breathing. So those are 3 indicators of mouth breathing. And now mouth breathing doesn't necessarily mean that you have sleep apnea. Could it lead to sleep apnea? Of course, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you have sleep apnea. If you think that you might be mouth breathing, definitely get an evaluation from your dentist or an ENT. They'll be able to tell you if you are or not, and then they might recommend you get a sleep study. I think everyone should be getting a sleep study. I think we should do it, every few years just to see our health over sleep. I love that they have those, monitors at home now, like the Aura Ring, so you can see how well you're sleeping at night, because truly if we get a good night's sleep and our body is able to rest at night, you're going to function better the next day. Your cells are going to be able to turn over and you're just going to have a better quality of life. So that's it for today's video. Again, my name's Heather. I'm a hygienist. And if you guys have any questions, leave them down below, but I'll catch you in the next video. Okay, bye.